My real estate word for this week is traction. That's something that you need to find, build, and keep if you're trying to build a career in real estate. And why that's important to me is because over 30 years ago, when I moved here, I had no friends or relatives within 2,000 miles. But yet I decided, hey, I'm going to start a career in real estate, which is truly built on relationships. And I had none other than my immediate family. And I have 4 children who were not of age to buy any real estate for a very long time. So I asked my new broker what I should do. And he said, well, there are a lot of things you can do, but just keep slinging things on the wall until something sticks. I must have had a perplexed look on my face because he said, well, this is what I mean. You do a little door knocking. Totally a no-no for me because I had decided early on I was not going to do anything to prospective clients, customers that I didn't want done to myself. And I just detested someone, a stranger, coming up, knocking on my door, ringing the doorbell, and expecting me to have some kind of conversation with a perfect stranger at my door. That just was not going to happen, and I was not about to do that. He said, hold a few open houses. Okay, that worked fairly well for me in the early years. And he said, maybe, you get a farm territory. And again, I must have looked a little perplexed because I thought, a farm territory? What am I growing? Well, you're growing your prospects and future customers and clients. So I chose the area that I lived in Rancho Palos Verdes, and I began a newsletter. And there were lots of options of a canned newsletter that you could put your picture on and your information and act as if those articles were yours. Well, that was not my style. I wanted to be a little more authentic and transparent than that. So I, me being me, decided I was going to write my entire newsletter myself. I was not going to use any canned material. And I did that for several years, along with the help of my oldest son, who fortunately had taken a graphics class and helped me with the setup and et cetera, et cetera. But it is true that you do have to find what works for you. And then you have to repeat that over and over, month by month, so that you build a bit of a dependency on the valuable information that you are providing for your neighborhood of choice or wherever you're sending the mailer. So you start to build a little traction. And when someone has a real estate question, there's your newsletter with your phone number on it, and they could call you. And now it is the same way with social media. People get used to seeing your face, and they begin to rely on you for information about their neighborhood, about the local real estate market. And if you delve into things like activities that are happening in the neighborhood, restaurants that are opening or closing, etc., then you are building that traction with that particular client. So a little traction is good. Just keep building it over the years, and you will find that people rely on you as a source of information and as a real estate agent that they can trust their home, their most valuable asset, most likely, to you to help them when they are ready to buy or sell. So build that traction.